Hello YouTube, welcome to another video on Redstone or commands, and today I will be going over on items that give you potion effects. This one is, instead of the last video I covered over there, instead of giving potion effects to yourself, it will now give potion effects to you and everyone around you. That's in your radius pretty much, and this can be done with just the basic commands, simple, very simple commands, and I'll be going over. And so right now I'll get a healing star, and you can see right away it's already giving me a regen 2 potion, regen 2 effect. When I take it off, it doesn't. Now this is a really easy concept, just like the one over there. Except just one little difference just changes everything. And this is, like I said, it's really simple, just like the other one, except you just change one little thing over, one little execute command over there. So I'll explain how it works first. So heal on diamond, so you go on the diamond, use it. You can see that the villager is being affected by the regen potion effect too, and that's because I set it to a certain radius of how far it can go. So right now my radius is 4. The maximum radius is 4. So you can see over there that it's on the 4th block away from me. However, if you look over there, yeah, the spider is not being affected by it. So yeah, that's yeah, so you can see that it does work. And as you can see, the spider is not 4 blocks away from me, he's 5 blocks away from me. But yeah, anyways, it does work on every entity. I have set it that way. So yeah, alright, let's go over how the command works. Now the command pretty much works like my other video. Just pretty exactly like my other video. It's just the top command. Pretty much this command is different, but I'll go over it again. So what I've done here was test for every single player that has the maximum heal score of 0. The maximum score is 0, and it'll simplify to the selected item slot is 7, where that nether star is, and their inventory. Inside their inventory, they must have a nether star in their 7th slot, or this one. So yeah, it'll test for any player that's holding that. All players are holding that item, and now, and you'll see that it'll turn on this comparator will go on, and it'll turn on this clock. And what this clock does is that it'll give me, it'll add all players that have a maximum heal score of 0. It'll give them a heal score of 1, or add it actually. Add the heal score of 1, and I simplified this to anyone that's holding the nether star, or yeah, is showing the nether star, or holding it, whatever you like to say. Yeah, is holding it. It'll add 1 point to them. And over here I have this really important clock running, and what this does is that it will set every player's heal score to 0. Now this is important because it will pretty much take away my effect when I don't have when I'm not using the item. As you can see, I'm barehanded, and when I use it, it will turn on. Like, you'll see this comparator turn on and off, on and off, on and off. Then when I don't have it on me, then yeah, it turns off, because that's being set to 0 constantly, while this is being set to 1 constantly. So it's pretty much going back and forth, 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Hopefully you can understand that. Now let's go over the important part. Now this uses the execute command. However, as you can see over here, I added 2 executes, and that's pretty much it. That's what changes everything. Now what this does is that it will execute any player that has a heal score that has a minimum heal score of 1. So it must be at least 1 in order to use this execute. So yeah, square bracket. Yeah, little curlies right here. Little destination. It has to be itself, and execute. After that, it will do another execute command, and this time it will test for any entity in the radius of 4. So it has to be 4 from has to be 4 away from the actual player in order to use that execute. And once that's executed, it will give out an effect to any entity in that to any entity that pretty much like if I were to use it, it will only affect 4 blocks of where that where any entity is, if you understand that. Now this I can change to I could change to any number. I could change to 10, and it will affect 10 blocks wherever I'm going. So every time I move, it will affect 10 blocks. So yeah, this can be this can change. You could change it to whatever the hell you want. And this will give out a regeneration potion for 1 second. And it will give out regen 2 potion. It will show particles. So yeah, as you can see right there. Now this can be changed. You don't really need to change it. You don't really need to put it to any entity. You could change the @E to @A, or you could specify it to any kind of mob. And yeah, that's pretty much the way it works. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I would just like to point out one thing. This isn't my concept. I did not come up with this. I watched I just watched a YouTube video, and I took a YouTuber named Dragnoz using his concept on using creeper zombie commands, and just changing it up to make it a healing kind of matter. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it for my video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.